So, the internet is a very, very scary, dangerous, funny, interesting place because there are different kinds of people on this internet, yeah, that are just doing everything in their own power to just inflict themselves with mental health issues. So I carried out this experiment recently on the internet, and the amount of backlash that I got, the amount of responses I got from this thing, it's shocking to say the least. Like, a lot of people are just, is it anger? What is it? People are angry, people are bitter, people are sad, people are depressed. There is only a 10% out of the whole lot that were genuinely happy or okay. The rest of them had so much to say. A lot of them had so much to say. And do you know what's funny about it? None of those things are real. It was just a pure experiment just to, see people's POV, especially in the society we live in today, knowing how things are recently, very hard to come by and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are waiting for support from the government and stuff like that, and it's not coming forth. And I understand, and I totally feel the pain of people who are sitting and waiting for so long for something to happen for them, and it's not happening. But to lash out on somebody that you don't know their story, you don't know the history, you don't know the truth, you don't know nothing about the person, basically. You're just lashing out because you're frustrated. First of all, you're just giving yourself depression for no absolute reason. You're just giving yourself depression for no absolute reason. Because I wish what you're stressing about is real in the first place. If it was real and you're stressing yourself, it would be a lot better. It would be understandable. But it's not real, and you're really taking it to face value. Secondly, those people actually believe every single thing they see on the internet. That is shocking. It's shocking to know that every single thing that people see or hear on the internet, they take it to heart. They believe it. I am so shocked beyond, words that people actually believe every single thing. So then in that case, every single AI videos and pictures and stuff that you guys see on the internet these days, you're just going to believe it. You're just going to run with it. Are people able to discern the differences between makeshift stuff and real stuff anymore? I don't understand anymore. We have lost, we are in trouble if we cannot differentiate between what is real and what is not. And secondly, people cannot understand sarcasm. They can't differentiate between sarcasm and reality. Like, you say one thing, they take it to heart and they run with it. I'm sorry for people who are really punishing themselves, because I call this one punishment. If you see something you're not sure about it, yeah, what I would personally do is to go and Google stuff, try to see what is the truth in that before I will conclude and make my decision. Do you know what I mean? You don't just hear something or see something, you're not sure if it's correct, if it's real or not. You just run with it. You just go with it. Just because you have so much you want to say. Fair enough, you have so much to say. Say your piece, okay? But make sure that you're saying something that is relevant so that you're not looking stupid. Because if you keep seeing something that is not even real and you keep, lashing out just because you're frustrated, you don't look alright. You look like you need help. I understand people are frustrated. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take people's feelings for granted. But before you lash out on something that you're not sure about, please do your research. Make some, do some checks and look around and see, what is the probability of this thing? Is it possible or is it not? Like, what is the truth in this? You know what I mean? It's just a certain percentage that were able to discern what was going on. And they were like, all right, something is not quite, you know what I mean? I laugh at those people because they get the vibe. But those of you who just sat there determined to frustrate yourself just because you believe what you saw is true, it's actually really funny. It's actually really quite sad. I feel sorry for people, genuinely. I do. I don't know someone who's going to be in their right mind that's going to get something like this, knowing the way the society is in recent time, and go and plaster it on the internet like that. You don't need to know that people are hiding a lot of things. If anybody puts anything out there, the chances of it not being true is actually 99.9%. The truth that people are holding in their houses, in their hearts, and within them, they're not telling you law. Nobody's telling the truth out there. A lot of people are lying out there in the internet. So for you to believe anything you see out there, it's at your own risk. You're not doing your mental state of mind any good. You're hurting yourself by believing everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, really, I understand that times are hard. I understand that the country is really on its knees. I understand that a lot of people need support and stuff like that. But please don't lash it out on people if you don't know their story. Don't lash it out on people just because you see something and you took it on face value. Don't lash it out on people until you know their real story. They could have done what they've done with their own, resources and stuff like that. But you choose to believe it just because gullibility, I will call it. I really hope that you guys will start learning to have discernment and to know This one is specifically for the older generations out there. Genuinely, from a place of love, it's not everything you see that you believe. Do not believe everything you see on the internet. Majority of the things on the internet are lies, are just what people want you to see. Please do not let that make you go to bed at night and not sleep. A lot of people are putting up things just so they can get what I got from the experiment, okay? And the people that are not telling the truth, yeah, they're bottling it inside their heart, inside their mind and stuff like that. They are hiding it. You don't know the truth. No, nobody knows the truth. If you think you know the truth, think again. What majority of what you're seeing out there in the world is not true. It's things that people want you to see, and majority of them are not true. So before you go about giving yourself mental health problem, headache, stress, worrying about how you've been forgotten or how it's not fair and all that, think, how true is this? How credible is this information? You understand? Before you worry yourself. And I hope that everybody who's been waiting to get help, to get support, to get what they need, that they will get it. But you see, don't believe everything you see on the internet, okay? Do not believe everything you see on the internet, because people are doing everything just to get what they want. And that includes a lot of lies, a lot of make-up things. So learn to have discernment, do your researches, make sure that you're doing the right findings before you judge and conclude, okay? Peace.